about My Lady Jane. I loved this series. This is so right up my alley. Period, loosely period drama with some fantasy. It's so fun, and everyone looks like they're having such a great time. Uh, and yeah, yes. And Emily, I believe this is your first time kind of entering this period drama world. And I know, Edward, you have been here for a while. What was
Yeah.
the most fun for you guys working in this world, in this series?
I think it's sort of the grandness of all of the elements. Everything I've done, it's like I'm in Staten Island wearing my pants that I came home with, which is great. But it's so fun to go to like a totally different universe with corsets and like castles that they built in West London and riding horses. I mean, it's my little girl inside my brain is screaming about all of that.
Yeah. It's just so immersive to be in that world. And like, I think so many actors definitely, this is my reason that I'm an actor, is like, it just comes from like a deep love of like escaping and dressing up and like just being in a fantasy world. And this show is exactly that. So we are having a lot of fun when we're in it.
I love it. And now, is there any extra pressures knowing that these were real people and it's a new take on them?
I think part of the fun of this show and the joy of this show is like having the backbone of history and then being allowed to have fun with it. And I think there's a time and a place for historically accurate period dramas, and I think they're great, but it's so fun to be part of something that is genre bending and takes some liberties.
Yeah. And Emily is an American actress coming into play like a British historical figure. I feel like it's always the other way around. Did you
I know,
feel
it's about time.
I know. You're leading the charge.
I love it. What was that like for you? Were you like, oh God, I got to get this right? You're like, whatever, we're going to make this
Definitely.
fun.
I felt a responsibility because, I'm the only one. So if it was bad, we'd be in some big trouble. But I've always sort of been, I love mimicking people and I love working with accents. So to have the opportunity, and also I'm such a big fan of English film, and I never once in my life thought I'd have the opportunity to be a part of it. So to sort of see that dream become a reality, I totally didn't expect it. And yeah, it's awesome.
I love it. Now, my last thing is, and feel free to tag team this one at a time, however you want, but give me your pitch. Tell everyone in the internet ether why they should check out My Lady Jane.
I think it's a show that has a bit of everything. I think there's action, adventure, romance, sex. It's fun, it's funny. There's a lot of heart in it. I think it has such an amazing, diverse, brilliant ensemble cast.
I think it's a show that you can laugh, cry, and just like fall on the floor with your friends watching. I think it could be a really fun show for people to enjoy together and on their own. It really is something, if people give it a chance, I think it has something for everyone.
Yeah.